we released a video over the judgment in South Africa, over the coming of the body of our late president, Lungu. Now, in that video, there was too much excitement. A lot of things were said that were not supposed to be said. The word that injured the nation was the word akatumbi kaleisa. Now, we have said a lot of things in different videos that people have praised us, people have encouraged us, and people have been happy with us. But over the video that we made yesterday, I personally take responsibility, and I want to apologize to the nation and everyone who was aggrieved by that video. The judgment was not a win for the UPND. It was not a win for the PF. No one is winning, no one is losing. The nation is winning, because at the end of the day, it's Ubuntu and One Zambia, One Nationness. I sincerely apologize to the nation and to everyone who I injured in those words. I was not supposed to say those words, and I take full responsibility.
What's up? My name is Ken Dumbo, the MC with the sauce. Don't forget to subscribe to J. Cool.
The body is coming, we are burying here. It's when you have a government that is loved by the people. That is what happens. We are burying here. Pamene pali wanzake paja, akagone pali wanzake paja. Judgment ka mweka nchota zake. We told you. Eno ane pepa president, ane pepa kede sawa kwe. Mulela ndacha mumuto ni mieno, ane pepa kede sawa kwe. Andi mulela pila. Mulenye le sadi mute mweche. Talk the bigger.
When they are talking, we are moving forward.
The 6th president will be buried at Embassy Park. Yes. Agone party. Pari wanzake. Ubuteko. Boss. Just be talking on behalf of us. We employed President Church to speak for us. That is what he has been doing. So we need any favor. He ruled us for 7 years. Yes. Our voice is louder than
Good morning, people of Zambia. Beautiful Saturday again. Yes, yesterday we released a video over the judgment in South Africa, over the coming of the body of our late president, Lungu. Now, in that video, there was too much excitement. A lot of things were said that were not supposed to be said. The word that injured the nation was the word akatumbi kaleisa. Now, we have said a lot of things in different videos that people have praised us, people have encouraged us, and people have been happy with us. But over the video that we made yesterday, I personally take responsibility, and I want to apologize to the nation and everyone who was aggrieved by that video. The judgment was not a win for the UPND. It was not a win for the PF. No one is winning, no one is losing. The nation is winning, because at the end of the day, it's Ubuntu and One Zambia, One Nationness. I sincerely apologize to the nation and to everyone who I injured in those words. I was not supposed to say those words, and I take full responsibility for whatever was said in that video. Bikironi has been a very, very good comedian, a very known comedian, and is not going to be dragged into the mud because of pride or because of my wanting to be too excited. I sincerely ask the people of Zambia to forgive me, to forgive the words that were said in those words, and to understand that as humans, sometimes we err. We err, and I retract those words. Anyone else who was in that video, they've been compromised, they've been affected, because those words came personally from my mouth, not from their mouths. The excitement was that at least now as a nation, we can go forward, we can move forward. It is my fault that the whole concept of the video was misunderstood. So I asked the Zambian people, I asked everyone who was aggrieved, I asked the PF membership, I asked all my friends, everyone affected in that video, that I sincerely apologize and I take full responsibility. The president always speaks of one Zambia, one nation. The president wants the best for this country. And as people who always support the president, we are supposed to be leading as an example. We are supposed to be spreading love, unity, and oneness. To the Zambian people, I say sorry to you all. And please, please accept this sincere apology. Thank you very much. Good day.
When the man is gone, we speak positively how he contributed to the nation, how he contributed to different individuals. This is what we do. This is what we do. It is unfortunate that we have reached, we have gone through all this. We didn't need to go through all this that we have gone through. We didn't need to do that. It's really unfortunate. Unfortunately, but fortunately, we are here now. We are here now. The decision of the court is very clear. Let Edgar Lungu be repatriated to Zambia and be accorded a state funeral, as it were. We need to unite. Now, I am disappointed. I am really disappointed. First of all, I think I'll say I'm disappointed on both sides. I'm disappointed, first of all, let me start with the UPND. I'm disappointed with the UPND. Not all of them, especially some cadres. You know, like I saw one cadre who was saying, hey, he's coming home. Hey, he's going to sleep at whatever, Embers Park and whatever. I am very disappointed. I'm even disappointed, I'm going to mention, because I've stood here, you know, to defend her, to speak for her. And so when she does something wrong, I should be able to come out here also and speak about it. I'm with the mayor of Livingstone. I'm disappointed with the mayor of Livingstone, especially herself. As a mayor, I think she should be more sober in the way she handles some of these things. She cannot be coming out like an ordinary cadre, like some of these cadres. So by UPND, those of you who were saying Kwenyu, this is Kwenyu, this is not Kwenyu. This is not Kwenyu. You are misplacing your Kwenyu. You are misplacing your Kwenyu. You cannot bring your Kwenyu on the funeral of somebody. You can't do that. You are overdoing your Kwenyu. And you know, when you overdo your Kwenyu, when you overdo something, you irritate some people. This is where you even irritate some of us. And this is where you say, no, Tayari, you are not reliable. Hey, Tayari, you are not reliable. It is this kind of things. Because for me, yes, I can be agreeing with you, but I will not agree with you when you do nonsense. That Kwenyu that you were putting on the outcome of the court is very wrong. Very wrong. And I'm very disappointed. Very disappointed. What are you Kwenyurari? What are you Kwenyurari? Edgar Lungu is gone. What are you Kwenyurari? Eh? What are you saying Kwenyu about? This man He's dead. Edgar Lungu is dead. And we are bringing him to the country so that we can bury him in dignity. It's not about Kwenyu. It's not about Kwenyu. So I'm very disappointed. I am very disappointed. I want to register this. I am very disappointed. You are a ruling party. You are a ruling party. And as a ruling party, you need to be mature. This is what you, by UPND, you need to grow into. You need to grow into the fact that you are the ruling party. So, in terms of behavior, the rest of us can even be careless, but not you as a ruling party. It doesn't matter at which level you are. You need to know. I was very disappointed. I was really disappointed. Even with Moe, Max Moe. Even with Max Moe, he put his Kwenyu there. No, guys. No, you don't do that. You don't do that. Be responsible. Start behaving like a ruling party. Put on the maturity that is befitting a ruling party. You are ruling all of us. Even when we don't agree with you, your responses must be different. Look at President Hakainde Hichilema himself. President Hakainde Hichilema, when he started, he was also acting more like an opposition leader. But President Hakainde Hichilema has matured in his presidency that these days you see a statesman. And that's what it should be. When you are the leader, yes, you are a political leader, but you are a president for everyone. And you should carry yourself as a statesman. Not one just belonging to one side, no, but to everyone. So even you, by UPND, you are not in opposition. Drop this. Be responsible. Be responsible. I'm not saying you shouldn't do politics. I'm not saying you shouldn't respond to the opposition. You should. But the responsibility must be there. Especially when you are occupying an office such as the spokesperson of the party. When you are occupying a position as a mayor, there must be responsibility. You can't just be kwenyuraling anyhow. You are going to irritate us. Muzati tinkisa na kwenyu yano. You can't just be kwenyuraling pali pose kwenyu nonsense. Endani uko na vikwenyu vyano. Ala, muzati tinkise iyai. Mwitutwendwisha vitunga fya chilamo. Fialamba fuku monega fata useless. Today me supporter, today for 2026 mukabwele. But mwileka tutampo kumwena mwada bana bwaba. Chilishani. So tapali filamule chitafidia filamwachila lemba fidia. Pati ba Edgar Lungu celebrating shanchani ese awe. It's not supposed to be like that. It's not supposed to be like that. So I'm very disappointed with you. And I will say that by UPND, we have reached this stage. Can you show leadership? Can you show the leadership so that we get back into national mourning and we bury in dignity? You have got a huge responsibility to make this event a somber moment. You have got this responsibility to make sure that people look at us to say we are a mature country. It lies in your hands, by UPND. It lies in your hands. This lies in your hands. You have got a huge responsibility to make this whole thing look like something that we would say, well, we had our differences, but look what we have done. The responsibility is on you. It is not on Esther Lungu. It is not on the Lungu family. It is not on PF. The responsibility is on you. So how you handle this, it is like this plane is in the air. This plane is in the air. And it is you to navigate the terrains up there and finally land this plane. That is not easy. The responsibility is on you. There is PRI involved. There is damage control. There is, the way everything is gonna go. You have to handle that very well. I'll talk about it later on, but I just wanted to register my disappointment and call upon my UPND to say, please, can we handle ourselves properly here? You are the ruling party. But on the other hand, I'm also disappointed with particularly the family. I'll say the family. I will not drag the PF in this. I will not drag the PF. I am particularly disappointed with the family. And narrowing it down, unfortunately, it will have to go down to the former First Lady, unfortunately. Because, at this point, I really expected them, to soften up. Look, you people, you have had a long time to ponder on this. You have had a long time. You have had a long time. Lungu died 2 months ago. You have had all this time to think through things. And remember, when this thing started, some of us told you that, look, the South African government has clearly said they want Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. They want Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. From the word go, the South African government has had clearly stated that they wanted Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. They wanted Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. You were busy, with your propaganda. The South African government, South African minister, whatever. They have been very clear. The issue where they were saying, we also have to consider the family, they were just being courteous. They were just being sympathetic. But as a government, South Africa wanted Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. When that minister came to see President Hakainde Hichilema in Zambia, and they had private discussion, what do you think those private discussions were? You can take an indication of what those private discussions were by the statement of President Hakainde Hichilema.
Thanks for tuning in to JQ News. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for the latest updates on tech, politics, and everything in between. Until next time, stay cool.